Hi, hey guys, this is Andrea with ADS and here to celebrate with you today for 2021. Happy New Year's Eve. We do this every year. I thought about not doing it this year, but I would be kind of sad if we didn't do it. So here we are, we're doing it. And I don't know if you can see my whole little set, but I do have the champagne and such as per the usual. Cheers! Cheers to you all. And if you do, when you do pop in, just make sure you say hello so I can say hi to you. However, okay, today we're talking about our word of the year. Word of the year 2020, my word was miracle. And that was because I was hoping that 2020 would be like a year of instituting this habit from this book called The Miracle Morning. And so I was trying to do like a miracle morning every day. I'll be the first to admit that I totally failed on that. I totally failed on that. I did it like sporadically, to be quite honest. So admittedly, doing miracle mornings is going to be a bit harder. I'm going to have to keep at it this year to try to make it a good habit. So, next year, we'll see. We'll see about next year. I still want to try it. Okay. And the gratefulness thing is also a good habit. That was my word the previous year. So if you are coming in, make sure you drop your ideas for your one word. You don't have to commit to it today. I am not committing to my one word today. Typically on a live, I do. And today I'm not. So hi, whoever you are. I can't see you. I can't see what your name is. But hello, thanks for joining. And so we're talking about our one word for 2021. And if you had a one word for 2020, you can share it below. You can let me know how you felt that one word worked out for you. Again, mine was miracle. Worked out okay. And you know what I will say? It was a miracle that 2020 didn't like burn down, right? We could say that. But truly, it was a miracle that 2020 was the year of such change, such chaos. There was so much happening globally, and it was interesting that it still became a good year personally, despite all of that. It still was a wonderful, solid, awesome year. So I'm going to share with you a couple of ideas for my 2021 word of the year, and I want to know your thoughts. You can feel free to share your thoughts. I'll share mine, but these are my ideas. Okay, so 2020 was the word miracle. Still loved it for 2020. 2021, okay, these are my ideas. Hope, hence this color. White is like the color of hope, right? Hope, I think, is a good one for 2021. Hey, Erica says prioritize. Ooh, Erica, I love that. I think you told me your word. That's awesome. Cheers, Erica. I love it. Prioritize. That's awesome. Erica chose prioritize. Okay, so I was thinking of hope. I was thinking of joy, because joy is just such a consistent theme in my life. I like the word. I like the feeling of it, the idea of it. I mean, who doesn't want more joy in their life? Joy, I thought, was a great one. Awesome, awesome, great one. Okay, joy. Also thought about shape. Erica, I don't know if you remember this from Rick Warren's Purpose Driven Life. I feel like you might be familiar with that book, maybe. Purpose Driven Life, way back. This is probably over a decade old now, more than over a decade old. Okay, shape was that acronym basically around your purpose. So I kind of like utilizing your shape for 2021. Because I'm live, like everybody's DMing me now, like Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you guys. Happy New Year to you. Okay, all right, so we've got hope, we've got joy, we've got shape. I'm leaning hard on this one. I think this could be a good one. Highest, as in like the highest form of yourself, reaching that in 2021. What do you think? I kind of like it. Highest, okay. Also, I thought of the word big, like living life as big as possible, no matter what the circumstances are. So it looks like we'll probably be in quarantine world, right? At least for a good half of the year. A lot of us could go as long as 3/4 of a year. We don't know. However long this lasts, I think big is a great challenge to us to live life as big as possible, regardless. So big, I thought was a good one. All right. And then I'm going to reserve my last idea for just a moment, okay? I do have one more idea for those words. So those are the words so far: hope, joy, shape, highest, big, and then I have one more, okay? And so here's something I've been thinking about. They say that we are essentially fully repeating history right now. We're fully repeating history because all this happened in the 1918 pandemic, literally to the T. Like it's almost as if we learned no lessons whatsoever. It is completely happening just like it did almost a century ago, and a little bit over a century ago. Okay, and so if we are true to history, we are about to enter the new millennial version of the Roaring Twenties. We are apparently about to enter that, and that makes sense because everyone's been cooped up, right? Everyone's been cooped up at home. And everyone is about to lose their minds a bit when they get free, right? Everyone's about to lose their minds a good bit. I'm pretty certain that's going to happen. I'm kind of afraid of what that looks like in the 2020s, but whatever, it's going to happen. So Roaring 20s, will that happen in 2021? I think it might kick off towards the end of 2021. This time next year, okay, New York is going to be packed for the ball drop, and like every place is going to be packed. The bars, everything. Again, it's going to be a great year for restaurants. Totally believe that. Hi, if you're here, say hi. We're talking about our one word of the year, so definitely drop your one word below. Erica already picked hers out. Hers is prioritized. You don't have to have yours picked out. If you don't have it picked out, don't worry. Like, we're just talking about ideas. So again, the idea so far, and I have one more to share after this, for me, and hopefully this inspires words for you. My word last year was miracle. This year is hope, joy, shape, highest, and big. And then again, I have one more. Okay, so I have a couple. Hey, Nikki. Okay, yeah, you saw this. I totally did not advertise this live because I wasn't even sure if I was going to do it. I was like, I don't know if I feel like it, but we do it every year. You know, of all things that I could neglect doing, I didn't want to necessarily neglect this. So we're talking about one words. Nikki, I know you always have a hard time with your one word, but you don't have to like be super married to it. It's just a feeling. It's just a thought for your year. So, okay. I just want to talk to you about some awesome things that happened in my 2020. If you have some awesome things that happened to you in 2020, despite how the year went globally for everyone, you picked it out in October and made a calendar for it. Oh, I love that, Erica. That's awesome. Make my comments full screen. Oh, I don't know. I can only just see, I can see some comments, but hopefully, I don't know. Am I not seeing all the comments? I don't know. Technology. Okay. I'm still not the best technology person here. All right. So I have a couple of things about 2020 that were awesome. Happy New Year to you, Tamaria. Hey, Happy New Year, girl. Cheers. Thanks for joining. Cheers. Happy New Year's Eve. Okay. Right. Okay. This year, a couple awesome things happened. First of all, I want to say that I really think, oh, the wall is beautiful. Thank you. This was such a fun project this year. I super loved it. This is wallpaper. It's a wall mural. That was pretty cool, huh? It was fun. It was fun to put together. All right, so a couple things. I really feel like the year I spent in Scotland, and those of you who know me well know that I'm writing a book about Scotland. I spent a year there before I moved here to Atlanta 5 years ago. Just now writing a book about it. I'm 2 years into the thing. I have learned that it's not a bad thing because many people take a good while to write their first book. So Those of you who are like, when is it coming? When is it coming? Let's just hope and pray 2021 is the year that gets self-published. All right. Okay. And I'm so excited. Side note, I'm so excited. What is his name? Tim Lewis and I are going to have this wonderful chat early January all about self-publishing. He's like a self-publishing king in the United Kingdom. He's in London. I'm so excited. I met him in San Diego. Okay, so that was another great thing that happened this year. Just before as COVID was hitting, I was out in San Diego at this conference, Social Media Marketing World. I have been dying to go to this conference. I was so glad I got to go, even though COVID was hitting while we were out there. Thank God we were protected from all that. Glad you did. I wasn't sure you're going to do the one word this year. Yay! Thank you, Erica. I know. I wasn't sure either because I didn't know if I felt like it. I was like, you know, because in previous years, if I dress up and everything like, you know, like all this, I can go to a bar afterwards and have a nice cocktail and chill for a minute and, you know, be seen and have fun and all that good stuff and come back home and watch the ball drop. That is what I normally do, right? And then this year I was like, oh, I'm gonna get dressed up and I don't have nowhere to go. And you know, so however, Erica, I thought of you guys and I was like, it would be great to hang out with you guys. If nothing else, I'm gonna dress up for myself. I'm gonna dress up for you. And we can cheers it up together. So I hope you have a glass somewhere. I hope you have a glass somewhere. Okay. So I was saying, I really feel like Scotland prepared me well for COVID. I think it prepared me well because when I was there for a year, I was living in a little flat, a little apartment, basement level. It did have windows, but largely all alone. There was no family there. I had no like longtime friends there. I had coworkers who were friends. Yay, thank you, Erica. Cheers to you, honey. And you know, I just totally thought this year reminded me so much of that because people were like, you're crazy for, they were saying you're brave for moving over to another country in Scotland for a year, kind of by yourself. You know, there's no hubby, there's no kids with you, you're all alone in a new country, blah, blah, blah. And COVID reminds me of this because, you know, like you're kind of secluded to your home. Can't really see anyone, although Scotland wasn't completely that, but your friends and family, I mean, you are relegated to seeing them only online, like only here on Facebook or only through Zoom or only through WhatsApp video messaging and things like that. Everything was digital. If I wanted to see my family, friends across the pond, it was through Facebook. Thank God for Facebook. For all the negativity that Facebook gets, it saw me through my year in Scotland and helped me connect with family, friends, you know, still stay connected. And I thought that was awesome. And COVID is a reminder of that time because that's how we've had to stay connected with friends and family this year. Largely, it's been right here on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on Instagram, and all that good stuff. So I really feel like Scotland, I thank that experience because you know, that was helpful. Hey, Bonita cousin, hi. Cheers, Happy New Year to you. Yeah, we're talking about our one word for the year. So we do this every year. I told Erica, who's on here now, like I almost didn't do this. And at the last minute, I was like, screw it, I'm gonna do it. So here I am. I dressed up for you. I'm here. I didn't tell you I was gonna be here, but you know, I'm here. And I'm glad you came. Those of you who are here, I'm glad you came. Okay. So that's one thing. I felt like Scotland prepared me well for COVID. That's number one. Also, these are positive, good things that happen. If you had some positive, good things that happened this year that you want to share with the world, please leave it in the comments below. I want to see what your good things were that happened this year. First of all, okay, all of my family is still with me, thankfully. Not everybody can say that, sadly. But my family is all still here. It's not that COVID didn't touch us, but we're all still here. And we're all okay. And we're all safe. And people still have money coming in the bank. And everyone's okay. So that is a blessing, right? That was a good thing. Magically, I got on TikTok, which I would have, if you would have told me the beginning of 2020 that I would have been on TikTok, I would have been like, please, please. And then I got on TikTok. And so I got like 12,000 followers out of nowhere, which was amazing. So if you haven't been on there, you should absolutely get on TikTok. That was a great, cool, awesome surprise that happened in the new year. Hi, whoever joined. I can't see ya. If you're here, say hi. I mean, I can see Bonita. I can see Erica. I saw Nikki. You get to spend more time with your kids and hubby. Aww, that is good. That is good. And that was challenging, I'm sure. Because I've been hearing that from all my friends who are married with kids or otherwise, or just have kids, that this year was difficult for the homeschooling aspect, you know, having to hold down a job and deal with your kids. Shout out to the moms. Shout out to the moms. Mwah. And a cheers to you. Cheers. Because that's amazing. Okay. All right. And so also, another awesome thing that happened this year was I got to speak at Vidsummit. I know you guys aren't necessarily familiar with Vidsummit, but I have had my eyes on Vidsummit for a couple years now. And that is another conference I really, really want to go to. Hey. Homeschooling was hard. Yes, I believe you. I believe that. Yeah. And so, yeah, Vidsummit is so big, and it's normally in LA, I believe. And it's huge. For all the YouTubers, it's like the mega YouTubers. People like Mr. Beast. Like, if you're not in YouTube world, you may have never heard of them. Mr. Beast, who probably has nearly 50 million followers now, something ridiculous like that. All these people have millions and millions of followers on YouTube who speak at this conference, and I do not have millions of followers, as you guys know. I just hit 2,000. I hit 1,000 subscribers this year and 2,000 subscribers this year on YouTube, which was, I think, awesome for little me. But these people have millions. And so it was awesome to get asked to speak at that thing, and it was so cool. I could tell you all about how that happened, but all right, that was an awesome blessing this year. Unexpected. I'm so happy about that. Vidsummit was awesome. Told you about Social Media Marketing World in San Diego. Dream conference. Been wanting to go there. I made it before COVID happened. Yes, congrats on speaking at Vidsummit. I know, right? Tammy Darmel Moore, honey. Cheers to you. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in. How was your 2020? The good parts of your 2020. I am already aware of the negative. We are all aware of the negative. I know. Okay. A couple more things. Oh, and lastly, and I'm not going to share all my blessings because you'd be here all day and you'd be bored to death, and I would be so excited, but yes, but you'd be here too long. So my last big blessing I'll share is moving to Marietta, which I'm finally out of that place. I've been in the same place in Atlanta since I moved here 5 years ago, and I finally got to move. I didn't know it was going to be Marietta, but here I am. And this is my fabulous office. It's the only place in the house that's done. But it's all good. Okay. All right. So those are my big wins and blessings this year. I know you've had some wonderful, good, positive things that have happened for you this year, despite all the negativity that's out there. I do not even have to list them because you're very well aware of it. However, I do want to say that I wish that your 2021 is full of protection. I wish you protection in 2021 for you and your family, so that you stay safe and healthy during this time. And there are many things to protect you from. I wish you protection this year. And I wish you peace. I wish you peace during this time in 2021, because we still have a ways to go. We are not out of the woods yet. Despite the vaccine on its way and all that good stuff, it's gonna take a while, and we still have to have our patience. So this is a lesson of patience for so many people. Peace for you. Prosperity for you. I wish prosperity for you in 2021. May you have a prosperous year in health and wealth with your family and your relationships. May they all prosper this year. your business. For those of you in business, may your business prosper this year. For those of you in your careers, may your career prosper this year. Okay? And I also, lastly, I have many wishes for you, but this is my final purposeful wish I definitely wanted to share is vibrancy. I wish you a vibrant year. Even while you're still on lockdown, in whatever mode of lockdown you may be in, and even when it's over, or we get in hybrid situations where it's sort of safe to go out and all that good stuff, I wish you vibrancy. Live a vibrant life, regardless of what form of lockdown you're on, okay? And those are my big wishes for you this year. No, I haven't done wishes for you yet in these one-word things, but those are my wishes for you. And I did not share yet my final one-word idea, and I'm gonna choose my one word. I'm not committing to my one word in this video today. I'm choosing that. You're welcome, Erica. You're welcome. I'm going to choose my one word on my friend David Patterson's podcast. So he and I are doing a podcast this month. It's going to be early next week, and then it will release later. I'll let you guys know when it's out. But he and I always talk about our year recap and all that good stuff, and I want to share my one word on his show. So his podcast is called Guiding Heroes Podcast. I will link to it later. You guys should totally follow it. He is a wonderful, wonderful to talk to. You will undoubtedly be inspired listening to him. I always have a great conversation with him, so I hope you go and listen to that podcast, Guiding Heroes Podcast. And that's where I'm going to share what my one word definitely is, but my last one word idea comes from my biggest lesson in 2020, and that was, if you made it through 2020, I believe that you are going to be unstoppable in 2021. Unstoppable. You and me. We made it. Cheers. We made it. However hard it was, whatever grief we have endured, whatever we may have lost, whatever negative things may have happened, it is finally behind us now, and you, my dear, you're an unstoppable force in 2021. That is my last one word idea. So I'm not gonna make you guys, Erica did share her one word, which is priorities. I think that is prioritize, which I think is a marvelous, wonderful one word. I almost went that route, Erica, with like rocks. Remember that big rocks idea? Big rocks. Remember putting the big rocks first? Who came up with that? Was that Covey? Stephen Covey. So I almost went with that, but it did not make my list this year. What's on my list is hope, joy, shape, highest, big, and unstoppable. It's on my list. So listen to my friend David Patterson's podcast, Guiding Heroes. I will be sharing my choice on his podcast. And otherwise, I wish you all a happy New Year, people. Ladies, thank you for joining. You are my wonderful people who showed up. Have a copy of the Prioritize calendar. Oh, how nice. Thank you, Erica. Is that just for me? Is that like everybody whoever gets that link, everybody can have it? That's so cool. Thank you, Erica. That's so awesome. I got on here and I got a prize. All right, so I'm out of here. I just wanted to say hello real quick. Cheers to you. Happy New Year's. And I wish you the very best. And I'll see you on the other side in 2021. Mwah. Bye, darlings. Yay. Oh, everyone can have it. Okay, awesome. Everybody can get Erica's Prioritize calendar. Thank you.